Good morning guys, it's Good Friday and I just finished my shift this morning and I literally decided to vlog about 1 second ago. Honestly, life's been really good the last few weeks. I've low-key been thriving, low-key, high-key, low-key, probably low-key, not high-key. Sorry, this is a bit chaotic. I'm feeling a little bit chaotic right now. This has been a really busy week and I've been wanting to vlog, but I've just been like, I just have not had a chance to pick up a camera or a phone. I have a lot to do, but one of the things I've been planning on doing is sitting down and filming a little bit of a life update, like positive vlog to share this with you guys, because I know in a few vlogs lately, obviously I'm a little bit TMI on my channel and just like keep it very real. And I've kind of shared that I've been very anxious and stressed lately. But the last few weeks I've been doing really well. So I really wanted to film a video to share that with you guys and kind of talk about what changes I've made and like how I've been working on my mental health. I know I said I was going to film a sit down vlog chat, but then I was like, why don't I just make it a little bit of a vlog? I've got a lot to do today. So the first thing when I head home, I do need to film a chemistry assignment. I'm doing this like video. I'm going to try and make it really fun and like bit of like not meme, but like, I have a massive to-do list. So I'm gonna get through it and then just talk to you guys throughout the day. This weather is amazing and I love cooking this and putting the garage down. I feel powerful. Get in the way of what I feel. I can't sing because of screaming so much in classes at work all the time. This lighting's cute. Me vlogging and driving, even though it's Good Friday, so it's double the merits. Guys, I'm thriving lately. I'm sorry, I'm being really annoying. I need to like fully fill you. Sorry, I'm literally trying to like block the light. I'm just at the traffic lights right now. There was a banger on the radio just then and I was vibing. What was it? It was on like 5 seconds ago and I literally it just finished. What was it? What was it? I was just vibing to it. Alright, literally as I stopped vlogging just then, I remembered the song. It's what you say, that you only meant well, love cause you did. Oh, that it's all for the best, cause it is. So let me in. I don't know the words. When the groove came in and the truth came out, I just didn't know what to do. Oh my gosh, this chemistry video is gonna be a joke. I'm trying to make it fun and engaging, but still like educational and still like hit all the marks to get, you know, high distinction and full marks. But so I just finished filming my my chemistry video about liquid extraction. A little bit scared because it's like a 1 to 3 minute assignment video and that definitely was longer than 1 to 3 minutes. I was trying to talk so fast. So I'm going to try my best to like cut it down and like edit it. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that like tomorrow, the next day, get it done on the weekend. Yeah. Before I jump back into my work and uni work today, I wanted to just have a little chat to you guys about this week and the last few weeks. And I just want to talk about how my mindset is in such a better place and hopefully share some positivity. I'm quickly just going to open this on camera because it came the other day and I haven't had a chance to. I got actually a whole bunch of Muscle Nation stuff that I need to take some content in. But I got myself these sunnies that they have. Muscle Nation has sunnies, like what? Okay, that's what they look like. It says Muscle Nation on the side. Oh, I don't think it suits me. Actually, they're growing on me. Wow, I love the color. It makes it a really good color. Oh, she's bright. Okay, damn, I'm actually a fan. Like the first impression, as soon as I put them on, I was like, oh, damn, they don't suit me. But then I was kind of like, jokes, they do. Kind of love it. Anyway, let me talk to you guys now. No, I don't want to take them off, but I'm gonna look like an actual weirdo. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Okay, the last vlog I did, I think it was like the first week I started to get in a better headspace because I had a few weeks where I was having breakdowns a lot. I just felt so overwhelmed by how much I had going on and I talked to my psych about it. And the thing is, like, I realized, because cutting out stuff
wasn't going to help me because I always find something else to be anxious about. I needed to change my perspective and my mindset and the pressure that I put on myself, which obviously is easier said than done. And I'm sorry about the hands. It takes a lot of practice and hard work. And that's the same with like eating disorder recovery. And do you know what? Sometimes I feel so like awkward to talk about it because I don't want to identify as like someone who's recovering from an eating disorder. But then often I'm like, fuck it, no, first of all, be confident. But second of all, like, it is so common. Like the amount of people that have disordered thought patterns of thinking about food or their body, it's like most of us. It's kind of totally understandable and expected in the society that we live in. Not just on social media, but even before social media. Like we've grown up and lived in a diet culture obsessed world forever. And I don't think people think of me as like somebody who is in recovery. Like people think of me as me, and that's just another thing that I'm also doing in my life right now. But I've realized throughout this like journey and throughout the last few weeks of getting so much better, in a better headspace about recovery, that it is, I mean, I already knew it was so common, but like I just feel like it's everywhere. Like so many people. And it might be because I work in a gym, I am a PT, so I do see a lot of people who like, you know, make those comments like, oh, I have to work hard because it's Easter this weekend. Like just like that disordered thought pattern. It's just so common. Like, oh, anyway, I want to tell you about some positive things. Yeah, so the last few weeks I've enjoyed life so much more, and I just tried to like take the pressure off myself with like being such a perfectionist or high achiever at everything that I do, and just tell myself like I'm still going to try hard, I'm still going to try my best, but that's all I can do. Like that's all I can do at the end of the day. And like if, you know, I don't get a HD in every single uni assignment, it doesn't matter. And like that's not the most important thing to me. That's not my priority. So I'm trying to like take the pressure off, and it's not that I don't care, I still care, but I'm just trying not to, if that makes sense. And just like in everything that I'm doing, like work, I'm loving work right now. Like I love where I work, it's so enjoyable. Training, that's a big one. Training has been the biggest difference that I've noticed in the last few weeks, because I'm feeling so much healthier. And it has affected my mental health, as you can see, so positively, but also my physical performance. Like that's just a given. So last Friday, a week ago, my dietitian weighed me for the first time since January when I started with my treatment team. Trigger warning, I'm going to say numbers for a hot minute here, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just to show you how this small increase in weight has helped me so much. So, okay, obviously we don't, like weight is going to be so individual to every person. It's very dependent on your genetics, your height, your muscle mass, on everything. So please don't compare your weight. I'm just telling you this for numbers to tell you that I have gone up in weight, and it's been so amazing, like the difference. So when she first weighed me in January, I was like 50 kilos, 50.4 or something like that. And then when she weighed me last Friday, I was 52.6 or something like that, 52.7. And in saying that, I had a meal before I went there, so I knew that would affect it quite a lot. But I was still so happy that I had gained weight. And like, it's hard to be happy because I do have that part of me that's like, thinks negatively about it. But I have been so much stronger than that negative voice. And I just want to tell you guys about it right now. And like I notice it so much in like training. Like the last 3 weeks, I've felt good at training. I've actually felt like I've started to move faster. And I've enjoyed training. Like I feel happy there. I'm like having banter with the group, like just enjoying it. And I feel like I'm getting something out of it. Like I feel like I'm getting quicker. I feel like I'm getting stronger. And I'm actually improving. And in the gym, I'm improving. Like I'm just getting stronger, and it's awesome. And energy levels, just all throughout the day, I feel so much more energetic and happy at work, at training, doing at uni, like, and I know that it's like, it just is logical. Like a malnourished brain affects you in all areas, like your mental health as well as your physical health, as well as your ability to be stronger than that irrational ED voice, because you're malnourished. Like when you're not malnourished and you're like thriving and like fueling your body, that voice, like you're so much stronger than it, and you can literally be like, what the fuck, to that voice, instead of being like so consumed by it. It's easier said than done, don't get me wrong, it's not been easy at all, but there's some things I do. Like I had a psychologist meeting last Saturday, and I was telling him about some of the thoughts that I have that I use to overcome like bad body image or that voice. So like one of them is honestly competing and like being back to being an athlete. And like, remember how the last few vlogs I've been so like lost and not believing in myself with my sport, but lately I've not been at all. I've been like really focused and really driven and really like hungry, not physically, but like in the sense of like I'm hungry to go out there and compete again and be healthy and like get the most of life and not be in that place anymore. Yeah, I was telling him how I'm obviously using performance as a big factor, but sometimes I also just have this like really positive self-talk where actually another thing I've done, I want to make a podcast tomorrow. I'm planning on recording a podcast episode tomorrow about talking to yourself positively, how much that has helped me change my perspective and like mental health and how I feel, but also how it's affected my relationship with my body image and myself, because that's like one of the biggest factors that affected me and my eating disorder was body image. So I want to make a podcast on this, but what I will say now is I know that I and everyone has good body image days and bad body image days. So on the bad body image days, when I have like bad thoughts about my body or whatever, I just fuck off, fly, like seriously. On bad body image days, when I might be getting really negative or bad thoughts, I try to just ignore it, switch off and distract myself and tell myself like, I'm just having bad body image, this fluctuates. Like I could have just not looked in the mirror and not had that bad body image today because I know tomorrow I might look in the mirror and have good body image. And then why would I let my mood right now affect me when it changes all the time? Like our bodies fluctuate all the time. So I was like, if I feel bad right now, I know I'm not going to feel bad all the time. So I'm just going to not overthink it right now and not let it get to me, because what's the point? And then when I have a good body image day and I feel like good about myself, make the most of it. Just feel good, feel confident in yourself. So yeah, I've been trying to use that where I just like embrace how good I feel when I feel good and try and not feel bad when I feel bad, just like ignore it. And the other thing you can do is try and like make yourself feel better, but it can be exhausting. So, and I know I'm not trying to be vain and I don't think body image is everything, but if it's something that really affects you, then I feel like that's just a tactic that I found helpful lately. Another thing that I do, and this is the last thing I'll say, is like when I'm at training and I feel good and I feel strong and I'm wearing my crop top and shorts and I start to feel like kind of uncomfortable because I think to myself, my body's changing, like people might think, oh, no one thinks this, it's all in your head. But if in my head, I think like people might think that I've gained weight and I'm not as like tiny as I was, and I'm not, and I think people think of me as like the person who's like really, really skinny. I just think to myself, if I'm having those negative thoughts, like, nah, fuck it, like pretend to be confident, and I'll literally tell myself like, nah, fuck, everyone's staring at me because I'm a fucking weapon. I don't actually think those things about myself, but it's sometimes just like you just hype yourself up. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, this week I've just had such a busy week, but I enjoyed all of it. Before I was like having breakdowns because I was like, I can't handle this, it's too much. I don't have any time outside of work, outside of uni, outside of training. I haven't even been able to edit a YouTube video or film a YouTube video because I'm so busy. But this week I've just been like, I'm busy, but I'm happy. Like I'm loving what I do. So like Monday, I had uni all morning and I just smashed out uni work like all day, and then I had to cover someone's shift, and then I went straight to training. So it was just like bang, 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 but I was like really present. I am feeling like my old self. Maybe I shouldn't call it my old self. It's my new self. And then like Tuesday is like my big work and uni day. So I had work all morning. I'm just gonna look at my photos because I take so many videos. When I was leaving at like 6 a.m, it was just like such a peaceful time of the morning, and I was just like, why is the world so beautiful? I sound like when someone's like in love for the first time, like everything's like amazing. And then I went to uni. I mean, I smashed out uni in the library, which like uni, but also like whatever. Oh, and then what I did on Tuesday, sorry, I'm looking through my camera roll and remembering. So usually, if you guys have seen my Tuesday vlogs, I just like work, gym, uni. After work and doing my lectures in the library, I decided to take myself out for lunch and not pack my lunch. And I went to freaking Sushi Train and got myself some sushi. And it was like a quick break before my gym session. And it was fucking awesome. It was a bit of a mini solo date, randomly, unplanned. Let me just reflect. Sometimes I have moments where I reflect on like, I had this with my psych last week. I was just reflecting. I was like, fuck, like I could not do these things when I was really bad with my eating disorder. I remember, I want to do a video. Tell me if you guys would want to see a video like this, where or maybe a podcast, whatever, talking about some of the like messed up things that I did when I had an eating disorder that I'm like reflecting on now, being like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I don't want it to be triggering though. Like I want it to be more like, fuck, like I'm so glad I'm not in that place anymore. And I think I could do it in a way that's not triggering. you know, show like how it was such a dark, bad place and it got me nothing, and I'm so much happier now. So yeah, I got sushi. Like, I remember this is like one of the things that I could tell you about in this video if I was to make a theoretical video. I went to sushi with some friends. This is when I was in such a bad place with like having to train all the time and so afraid of like every food. So like I was so afraid to eat fucking white rice, to eat gluten, to eat dairy, to eat food, to eat enough calories, to not train a ridiculous amount. Exercise by that point, it's not training if you're not fueling. Like what I've been, another thing, like when I'm at work, I feel like I'm in such a better place when other people, like I'm surrounded by people that sometimes say disordered things because it's a gym, and I'm just like straight up about it. I'll say like, look, I have gone through this and this is how I felt, and then they'll often say like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I'm in such a better place where I'm like really passionate about doing the right thing and like being healthy, that I'm not being triggered by it. Like I'll say like, if you're going to train like an athlete, you need to eat like an athlete, you know? And I feel so passionate about that right now. Anyway, okay, this one time we went to sushi train when I was in that really bad year, 2018. I remember, maybe it was end of 2017. Anyway, it was like when I was fresh into like my eating disorder. Not fresh. I don't know, it was when I was spiraling. I went with 2 friends to sushi, and I literally like ordered a salad off the menu at sushi train. It was just like literally leaves, like lettuce. And then I got one sushi and asked like, I got like grilled salmon and asked them to not put any sauce or anything on it, and it was really not nice. But then I remember being so hungry because I didn't eat enough, and I was so hungry all day. I couldn't stop thinking about food, and I was just so hungry, and I also felt so guilty for eating it. And then I remember tracking it on my MyFitnessPal, and it was like 300 calories in total, which, what the fuck? That's like 300 calories is like a snack, not a meal. Anyway, and then I remember going home and doing like circuits for 2 hours or something, and like being shredded but skinny and just unhealthy and so sick physically and mentally. It was such a bad place. Now I went to sushi train and I got some really good sushi. I got crispy skin salmon sushi. It was so good. I've never seen it anywhere but there. And I got this like corn one, which was really good. And I treated myself to getting a green tea. The only reason I say that is because I'm like really like careful with money. So I usually don't pay for liquids, especially when it's tea, because you can buy a whole thing of tea for like $3 for hot water. Really? Hi. Hello. I'm just filming a video. I'll be done in like 2 minutes. I think it would be really fun to do a video just like on reflections, like reflections on how far I've come. And there's a few other reflections that I made with my ED psych, which I do want to tell you guys about. But yeah, so then on Tuesday, fucking in the gym, I bench pressed 5 sets of 5 at 37.5. 5 sets of 5 at 37.5. I know like some people that might be really light for them, but for me, like when I started with my treatment team, and one of them is my exercise physiologist, my coach, my strength coach, I think I was maxing out at 36. And this is like just volume sets now. So I was like, girl, look at me go. I was so proud. What else? And then like work in the Arvo. Oh, that's it. My second shift, I was just like having fun. And then it's a massive day. Like it's a massive day for me. And I start work before 7, finish work after 7. And the last class only one person came to. It was really dead. And so I did the workout with them, and it's like a hard like full hour workout of cardio. And in the past, I would have been like, I'm so tired right now. There is no way that I can flog myself. But I felt like energetic and strong, and I was like, I can do a second session today and it can be worthwhile. And I just know I should eat more after. And I did put some posts on my story about like the calories on your watch. And I'm in such a better headspace about it. And I just did that because I know like a lot of people at the gym think like, am I not allowed to eat? Oh, that's another fucking podcast topic video in itself. So let's not like go down that rabbit hole. Wednesday I had uni on campus in the labs. Didn't cry, didn't get stressed about all the work I had. I just did it. And then I also had a casting because my modeling agent wanted to send me overseas for work, which, look, I don't know if I want to, but there's too much I have going on here that I care about, that like I'm committed to so many things. I can't just like drop everything and do that. Like I feel so good about my recovery, about my training. I'm loving work. I want to finish my degree this year, and I'm going to if I don't have to like throw any spanner in the works like working overseas. And I'm also feeling really passionate about, like, if I was to do modeling, I am not going to not be healthy for it, because I'm in such a good headspace about it. Like, if I was ever told, like, stay your size or, like, lose weight, I would be like, you know what? Get fucked. Like, absolutely not. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I'm going to eat and train like an athlete. I'm not going to starve myself for your beauty standards. Like, your beauty standards are fucking awful. Anyway, I'm getting riled up about a comment that doesn't exist, because no one has said that to me. But, like, I'm just like, so I did that casting and I was kind of like, fuck it, like, I'll do it because, like, my agency is sending me to it. It was a big day though. Like, I walked to campus from the station, then I walked all over the city from uni campus. It was insane. And then I went to training that night. And in the past, I would have been flogged. I would have felt crap for doing, like, kilometers of walking throughout the city because I hadn't been nourishing myself and had trained 2 sessions a day before and 1 already on Monday. But I still have energy. It's wild. So, like, I went to training and I had a good training session and I felt so good because I have energy, and I just, like, it's so good. And then yesterday, another massive day, and I still enjoyed it and had energy. So I coached from 7 a.m. for a few hours. Then I had, like, 3 uni lectures for 3 hours. And then I had a break where I went and smashed out my gym session, bench pressed 40 kilos. Yeah, the girls. Then I bought myself lunch in a cafe. Solo date vibes. That was purely because I just didn't have time to get to a library again for my tutorial, because I had an online tutorial. So I got myself lunch and a coffee and I enjoyed it while I did my tutorial. Then I went to work, coached the Arvo classes, and I also coached the Stella Brothers, which was so much fun, and I'm so lucky. Like, I love everything that I do. And then it was a late night last night, and then this morning, you guys saw this morning, I had work, and now I'm talking to you. I just wanted to share that, like, life is so much better. So much better when you're fueling your body and you're nourished, and there's so many things I'm doing now to be more positive about it. And I was journaling a few times the last few weeks, getting out. I wrote, like, a letter to my eating disorder. I wrote a letter to my younger self, and it's helped a lot, like, change my perspective, because you have to work, like, on the way you think. So that's, I mean, I do at least. That's something that, having gone through an eating disorder, is what I have to do now. But it's working well, and I feel so much better. One of the things I said to, like, both my dietitian and the eating disorder psych was, I've gotten to a place in the past where I felt better. I felt a bit healthier. I started to train better. But then I never maintained that, because I would go back into the restrictive ways and feel not lean enough, have bad body image. But now I'm not going to let that happen. I care too much about all the things that life has to offer, and I really want to be on that start line next year at Nationals. Like, a few weeks ago when I was in a really bad place, I was, like, really doubting if I could get there. What if my body doesn't get fast again or strong again? What damage have I done? What if I just gain weight and, like, don't get better? But now I don't even believe that, and I'm just being, I don't know if I'm just being too optimistic, but whatever. It's better to be optimistic and feel good about it. But I fully believe that if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to be a weapon and be back out there. Anyway, I literally just talked for so long. My throat's like, stop, please stop. Anyway, that was my really not quick life update. Everything just feels so much better.
I'm just on my cool down jog. We had a tiny group today because of the Easter weekend. cardio team class workout at my own work, and it was so much fun. I've participated in a few classes the last 2 weeks. It was so much fun. It was a solid workout. So it's like a team's workout, and you like do it as a group and like take turns, and it's like interval efforts, and everyone just G's each other up, and yeah, it was just such a vibe. And honestly, I've become really good mates with quite a few of the members, like, so it's really fun. I'm meeting one of the girls a little bit earlier than the class starts. One of my friends, Leah, and she's gonna help me try and finish this reel that I started at the track with one of my training partners in the new Muscle Nation Athletica launch outfits. So hopefully it works out, and we're gonna try and get some content, because like I need a boyfriend of Insta. I need someone to help me get content. It's kind of stressful. And then I need to have a big rest day tomorrow because this is my 7th solid session of the week. But I felt good. I feel like I'm getting a lot out of them. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm able to train well and recover. I just got to eat enough and sleep more. I need to sleep more. But yeah, so if I'm training a lot, I need to eat more. I am doing a little bit more training than my dietitian wants me to do. The last few weeks I've been pretty good at having more rest days. This is my first time only having 1 rest day in the week for a few weeks. So yeah, I won't make a habit of it until I get a period back. Like, I need to, yeah, she said you can get it back, it'll just take a lot longer if you're training more. So I like to go off feel. So like with anything, like with an injury, it's all pain guided or feel guided. So like if I feel great, then training's good. But sometimes you can feel great and you still need a rest. Today was the first morning where I was like, fuck, I need to keep sleeping. Like I'm tired, but I'm not. I'm also energetic. I also tried the new pre-workout that I got, and I feel like it might hit me. Like, I usually don't get affected by caffeine at all. Oh, do you know what I was thinking yesterday? You know the song We Are Who We Are, like by Kesha? The lyrics, I used to think when I was 10 or however old I was when it came out, 11, I don't know, that it was like a lyrical masterpiece. It's literally like hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us, cause we make the hipsters fall in love. Yeah, we got our hot pants on enough, and yes, of course, because we run in this town just like a club. And no, you don't wanna mess with us. Got Jesus on my necklace. I thought that line was iconic. Got Jesus on my necklace. You don't wanna mess with us. Looking sick and sexy-fied. And ha 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 ha. There's Leah. Hi. I've been vlogging this weekend. I want to get like tatted up like you are.
You can't.
Why?
Modeling crew.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know there was running in today's workout.
Yeah, I think it's every 4 minutes we have to run.
Oh, fuck. That's a class before us. Just on their run. So Leah just helped me. What's the time? Leah helped me for like 45 minutes taking some really cool reels, but they're actually sick. Like it was kind of worth it. And now we're gonna go in the sauna. You can do what I used to do a boomerang of it. I'm excited for you to have your first time ever in a sauna.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, I need to bring the water bottle.
So like this bangle I always take off. And like you might need to take, watch is fine, but like jewelry after a while it starts to like burn your skin. Oh my gosh. I have had the best morning. Me and Leah are just heading out now and it's 11. Sorry, I have so much to update you on in the last like few hours. We got here at 7:30 and then we were trying to get content like for the reel. It took us a long time and then we ran out of time. So our class started, we trained. It was super hard but super fun. My heart rate got into the 180s, which it never does. And then I didn't record the whole thing on my watch because it wasn't working, so I had to like turn my watch on and off. So I only got like the last 30 minutes, maybe 40. And honestly, the fact that I could push hard and had a good workout, it's all like part of recovery. Like you feel so much better. After the class, we spent another hour doing these reels and they turned out so cool. So I need to post them. So we ended up taking 2 different reels in like the activewear, and I'm like, it was really fun doing them. And we just took some photos as well. We're just DMing and went in the sauna and we're talking. And yeah, it was just such a good morning. So this morning I put a story up so on my Instagram, like kind of as a joke. I put this story up saying like, applications open, need a boyfriend of Insta, like being sarcastic, like apply in DMs, must be able to take good content for me. And he literally replied. And I literally just saw it just before, like me and Leah were like leaving and I saw it. And I kid you not, I threw my phone across we were just like out on the green turf. I threw my phone and just was like, ah! Anyway, I ended up replying, this totally wasn't directed at you. Hi. Doing a date. I'm tapping out. Like I was just joking. Like I wasn't. Like, you know when you build something up in your head and then it happens and you're like, nah, I actually can't. Anyway, I'm literally like being a weirdo right now. I'm loving my Saturday morning routine. I have so much fun at the classes here. So good. It's a great workout, but it's also just fun because it's in a team. No part of me right now wants to restrict and have an eating disorder and like be lean, because I know like being happy and enjoying life is so much better. Not that I'm not lean, but not like absolutely shredded and vascular. And like I was showing like Leah, we were talking about it and I was like, God, I was in such a bad place. All I cared about was like being shredded, and like I felt so much panic and guilt to eat and to not like, yeah, about my body. And now I'm just like, obviously I'm still in recovery, but oh my God, I look back and I'm like, I was in such a bad place. I'm so much happier now. I don't want to go back there. Like I want to fucking have like, be happy. Like this is so good. Okay, I need to post this reel and then get home, because I spent the whole day. I also feel so happy right now. Like in the past I'd be like, I can't believe I've been here for 4 hours. Like I should have got in, smashed out the workout, gone home, got my content done, started studying, and I'm just like, no, I'm having a great morning. I deserve this. I love this for me. I'm so excited to post these reels, but I'm also stressed because I'm like, I have so much going on in my head right now. I don't know where to begin. So I need to stop. I'm going to see you guys later. Okay, I'm home. It's literally like almost 12:30. I spent a lot of time doing some like Instagram content. I whipped out my camera because I'm going to have a fear food, so I thought I'd share with you guys. I actually asked my mom to buy these because I haven't had a hot cross bun since I was in primary school. That was 11 years ago. But not just because it's been that long. It's a fear food, and I haven't had chocolate on Easter, I'm gonna say since either 2015 or 2014 was the last year I did. It was a long time ago, 7 years ago. And obviously I've recently been talking about how important it is to challenge fear foods. A little update on that, because I do them every now and then, and it's not like I crave them, as I kind of said before. So I have to kind of go out of my way to do them, but the more I do it, the less it is like a struggle. It's just like more balanced, and it's just like a more healthy mindset. Anyway, I've been quite active on my Instagram today, so I've been posting a lot about it, and I posted just then saying that I'm going to do a fear food and have a hot cross bun, and I did a poll saying, how do you eat a hot cross bun? Fresh, toasted, microwaved, like how do you do it? Like I know everyone will have their own thing, so I want to see like what the recommendation is. Fuck, I've been so active on my Instagram today, just posting so much body positivity and like recovery motivation, and just like I'm just in such a good mindset, so I'm just trying to share it. So far the poll has 71% of people saying toasted, 24% microwave, 8% fresh, 6% oven. and I only put it up like just then, so it literally only has like 100 votes in total. I also made myself a little cacao latte to go with it, which I love this. I love that for ages. It's from, I got it in a Goodness Me box ages ago, and then I finished it and I've bought it myself on the Goodness Me shop a couple of times since then. So my mum got the Baker's Delight hot cross buns because apparently she said that they're better, and she's already had one. Oh my gosh, it kind of smells like childhood. Like, look at that freshness. It literally reminds me of childhood, that smell. It's really yum, but I think I might be underwhelmed. The first thing I did was like grab the packet, read and flip it to the back to see the nutritional ingredient, the nutritional panel. And there isn't one, so I was like, can't do it. Gosh, the ED brain is getting so much weaker. Like, I literally was like, oh, do I toast the whole thing, or should I go like half toasted, half microwave? I don't know. Alright, let's do it. Let's make it. Look at the, like, what a good bun that is. Look at this. Like, what the hell? Go me. The change in mindset, guys, it's ridiculous. First hot cross bun in more than a decade. Should I go half toasted, half microwave? I don't know. Me being indecisive and just ends up eating the whole thing. Let's not do that without having toasted it, you know? Oh, she doesn't fit. Is that the world saying microwave? Okay, I ended up going toasted for 1.5 bits and then half bit microwave purely because it like kind of ripped out when I tried to like get it in the toaster. And now they're kind of burning because it's too fat for the toaster. Okay, while it's hot, I'm gonna put some of this on. My parents have this, so it's stuck. Okay, well, while this one is hot, I'm putting some spread on, another fear food, but like, fucking whatever. Yeah, it started burning straight away. So, got a little bit burnt in the toaster, but I'm sure it'll taste great still. See, this bit I microwaved.
Oh my god.
And it's hard.
I can hear that, I can see it. Crunchy.
That's a microwave bit. Apparently microwaving hot cross buns toasts them. Yeah, I'm so confused. How did that happen? It's yum though. Okay, now I actually have to do some uni work. I'm gonna edit my chemistry video. I started editing it late last night and then I couldn't hold my eyes open at one point.
Yeah.
Ignore my computer breathing loudly. I have a video uploading. I'm editing this chemistry video that I have an assignment for. There was different options of like what assignment we could do, and I picked the one with a video because I have editing skills from my learning to YouTube, and then also because I kind of understood the experiment a little bit more. But it's meant to be between 1 and 3 minutes, and I have mine at 4:15. I'm kind of proud of it though. Let me give you a sneak peek. Honestly, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll share the chemistry video. Important, you have to have your hair tied up. You need to wear your lab coat. You need to wear safety glasses. I did like my pouring the oil and water together and explaining how it all works. Your solution. So our aqueous layer will contain our water-soluble polar solvents. So this is totally not sponsored. It's been 3 hours. I have edited the video. This took me so long and it's worth 10%. I like spent 3 to 4 hours preparing my information. It took me half an hour to film yesterday. I edited for an hour yesterday and then 3 hours today. It's worth 10%. The amount of like effort I put into like mini like assignments and quizzes and those 5% reports, like if you saw my other model vlog that I recently posted where I like was fucking stressing over it. I'm not stressing over it now. I was stressing over it before, but like, you know, my mindset's like so much better right now. Welcome to another episode of Imi's Insight. It's your host Imi, and today's episode I'm gonna be sharing a lot of positivity. It's your host Imi, and today's episode I'm gonna be Okay, so I'm kind of... Wow, the light has gone so fast. Okay, let me go pick a quote and then finish off this podcast. I feel like it's on the mark for this topic. And today's quote, or this episode's quote, is: let your dreams be bigger than your fears and your actions louder than your words. As I said, there's some YouTube videos that will be coming soon. I have so much more on this topic that I'm really passionate about talking about. So I'm really excited to create more episodes. I'd really appreciate if you guys would let me know what you would like to hear particularly. Thank you for listening. Bye. Oh my god, stop. That reminded me of like primary school. Remember when you did speeches and you're like, thanks for listening to like, was it, oh, do you remember show and tell? No, I'm sorry. I need to stop. Okay. Okay. Bye guys. Woo! Podcast episode recorded. See how light it looks on my face? Let me just flip the camera and show you how dark it is outside. Okay, it looks way darker in person than in the mirror. New podcast app. We're gonna file, save as, body, image. I'll name it properly later. So it's a desktop. Beautiful. Save. I have to pee really bad now. Okay, it's a really peaceful time of evening. So I'm gonna go for a walk now because I literally spent the last 6 hours. It's 6 o'clock. Spent the last 6 hours, well I spent 5 hours, the first 5 doing uni work. So I did that chemistry video and then I worked on my molecular biology paper. And then I spent the last hour doing my podcast. Hour and a half. I spent the last hour and a half recording a podcast episode, and then I also was editing some Instagram content. I also cannot stop watching that reel that I posted. Like the transitions, I love it. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk and then get home, have some dinner and a needed shower. I'm literally getting the best vibes from the world right now. Do you know like when it like nostalgic smells? It smells like wood fire, and it reminds me of like the start of off season when we just come out of nationals, had an off season break and we're just ready to go back into it. It reminds me of like when I was a kid and like netball season, like I'm just about to microwave my dinner. I'm having a Chef Good meal because I got sent them. I have a 1 month like collab with them, so every Sunday's delivery day. And I get 10 meals a week, and I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm really excited to try this one. It's the Chinese tofu and bok choy stir fry. Since I have the lounge room to myself, I'm gonna sit in the lounge room and watch a movie because I love that for me. I've just been watching trailers, trying to decide what to watch. I just want to watch something fun and lighthearted, so I'm tossing up between the new Jumanji, and it's not new, it's from like 2 years ago, but I haven't seen it. I just saw it come up on Netflix. Central Intelligence, just like a comedy. Sorry, I'm just looking for my phone. Where are you, babes? Then this new Dylan O'Brien one called Love and Monsters, and I just watched the trailer for all of them and I have no idea which one I want to watch. Smashed everything on my to-do list yesterday, and then today done all the big things. There's still a few things to do, but it's mostly like messages to send. And then I can just finish whatever I don't get done today tomorrow because it's Easter, so I do have more time to do stuff. Oh, look at my situation. Dinner, looks yum. Watching a movie. I went with, sorry, but I picked Dylan O'Brien over The Rock. Oh, this is such a vibe. Who is she? Chill time. I'm so here for this. I haven't had wind down time and watched a movie in a very long time. Just like a free night off. Yum! Okay, let's taste this. I'm thinking of making myself popcorn after and just like watching a movie. Yeah, fuck yeah. This smells really good. Okay, let's try a bit of tofu. That's a bit hot. Yum. This one's really good. So far my favourites have been the vegan stuff. They're just so easy. Like obviously tonight I'm at home, I could have done something not so easy. But like for every other night of the week when I get home late after like a huge day, it's so easy to just like chuck it to the microwave and there's no cleanup and there's no prep and it's so good. I need to end this vlog here because it's going to be a very long one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the podcast I recorded earlier today. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, give us a follow on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!